The foundation of all modern software delivery pipelines is automated testing. In this lesson, we'll talk about continuous integration. Continuous integration as a concept means taking individual streams of work and integrating them into a mainline code repository as often as possible. Usually, this means integrating changes multiple times within a single workday. The aim of this activity is to avoid integration problems. When multiple people simultaneously work on multiple pieces of work on the same application, the pieces tend to drift away from each other, making them incompatible in the longer term. This means that when the work eventually needs to be merged into one single application, substantial effort is needed to make it work again as a cohesive unit. Continuous integration, or CI, emphasizes automated testing to ensure that changes do not break the application. Automated testing is often done with build automation servers. Whenever a code change is introduced, a set of tests is run automatically to verify that the application works as intended. The intention of this practice is to provide fast feedback. If a change breaks the application, it should be known as soon as possible to avoid building anything on top of a broken code. Modern pipeline automation servers can notify individual developers if the changes they have introduced break the application. Later in this course, we will be covering Jenkins and GitLab CI, which are both pipeline automation servers. One feature of a modern continuous integration process is centralized testing of code branches that haven't yet been merged into the mainline code repository. As application architectures grow more complex, the need for integration testing grows. If in the past developers have been able to run a test suite locally before pushing code to a repository, it's more and more common to require a set of integration tests with other components before a change can be accepted. Another aspect is that a reliable continuous integration process is fundamental to building a continuous delivery pipeline. A continuous delivery pipeline relies on having a clean mainline code repository. With a centralized testing function that requires all tests to pass before code can be merged, confidence in a clean mainline code repository increases. Here are the main requirements for a reliable continuous integration process. First of all, there needs to be a common code repository accessible for all developers. The code repository should have a main branch, which is the baseline where all individual changes are merged. An automated build and test server should be in place, and automated tests should be run whenever a change is introduced in the main branch.